Ladies and gentlemen of the Madhouse, my name is JK Tiger, and today I'll be playing the Stanley Parable. What exactly am I dealing with here? Because two things. One, that was weird. Why did it need the real time? Why? And secondly, the people who I spoke to about the Stanley Parable, when I asked them, what is the Stanley Parable? The general consensus was something along the lines of, just, without saying too much, just, keep an open mind about the game, and, think outside of the box. So I'm just like, oh, it's a puzzle game, right? And then they'd be like, and I'm just there like, what do you mean? So today I will be playing the Stanley Parable, playing with an open mind and remembering to think outside of the box, because apparently this game requires you to do that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
It said for me to press skip, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Actually, let me...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I won't skip this time.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Seems easy enough.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I'd rather shit in my hands and clap.
Stanley was happy.
Was he? Was he though?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That still concerns me. So, welcome to the Stanley Parable. I don't know why this... So what can I do? What can I... Ooh. It's not meant to be here. Okay, so the keyboard sounds follow me. What does that say? I hate Mondays. That is such a very, like, I've never worked an office job, thankfully, because, you know, me and my ADHD, I think I'd go absolutely fucking mad. If ever I were to imagine the perfect mug for someone who worked in an office, that would be it. Hands down. What is this? G814F1. Should I remember this? Think outside of the box, keep an open mind. I don't know to what extent. This is my issue with games like this, is that I overthink everything. What does that say? That's probably the same thing. Okay, so welcome to the Stanley Parable. I don't know what this is. I've heard of it before. I've not played it before. I don't know what to... Okay, that's locked. That's locked. There's nothing in here. I can only crouch and walk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mr. Memo! Love that guy. Yeah, Mr. Memo. I hate Mondays. See? If ever there was the perfect mug for an office environment, it would definitely be that one.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
G814F1. Okay. That's weird that I can't see anything outside. Oh. 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 If I had an office in this building, this would be my desk, because I would have that mug. That was somebody... I would walk over to that desk over there, which, by the way, the computer screen is on. Right. What the fuck? Oh, that's on. That's... okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I nearly blew snot out my nose. Oh no. I'm okay. So, okay. Alright. Keep an open mind. You know, I was gonna say before I got distracted by an office desk, which is clearly dedicated to me. Even that phone is so my cup of tea, man. That is so sick. Who farted? Yeah, it was definitely me. Was that an oopsie? Should I have done that? I don't know. I was gonna say that the narrator's voice and his style kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet. I was gonna say Little Nightmares, Little Big Planet. Ooh. Can I zoom in? Ah. I don't know if that... Ooh. Can I go through here? Nope. 420! That's just... Who farted? Okay, well, I've got 2 desks, apparently. Damn it. Like, to my knowledge, there's no zoom button. There's only a crouch and a touch everything button. And obviously movement and stuff. I Hate Monday. See, the sale of I Hate Monday mugs just went up through the fucking roof. But yeah, this is like the narrator's style. Kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet. Just his general, like, was that John Cleese? Was it John Cleese who did that for Little Big Planet?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he? Or could I just maybe...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Alright. I see what I've got myself into now. Am I gonna piss this guy off? This guy's gonna fucking lose his mind. He's gonna oh, I'm the worst person to play a game like this because I will do the opposite of anything that's asked.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking? Should I be trying to get a drink? It is a nice room. It is.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is, because the feng shui is just, I mean, the dip down, like it feels just, it just feels...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
And for that reason, I should get Employee of the Month, because who else? Everybody abandoned this place, but here I am appreciating the feng shui,
Stanley
okay?
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, man, alright. I'm just saying, when you're in a room that has every shade of blue imaginable, set up like this, how could you not appreciate it? All right, I feel like this room would smell like fresh washing. Okay, probably not. It would actually probably smell like someone had been hoovering the place for about an hour, and you know that funky Hoover smell when you're in like an office environment or like somewhere, I don't know that. Anyways, I'm going. This is a beautiful room, though. I'd like the dip down bit. That is pretty cool. And look, before we go, can we just appreciate how these 2 chairs have been set up for what is either going to be an intense or romantic conversation, or an intensely romantic conversation. with a view. I'm just saying, narrator, I don't hear you appreciating this room as much as I do. Anyway, so carry on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
This game is not this game. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna take a detour, man.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
But yet here I am, the only person left out of potentially hundreds. Because I'm thinking outside of the box. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. I don't think that... Whoa. Ew. I don't think there's going to be any fine to pay if I'm dead, sir. Alright? Talk about thinking outside of the box.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yay. This game is stupid, man. This is what this is. Oh my god. Oh man. This is the game made for people who let their intrusive thoughts win, and made for people who have a problem with authority, because I'm not going to listen to anything you say. Okay, is my camera okay, I thought it was blurry for a second. Okay, so I'm guessing is it gonna redo?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mr. Memo, good guy, that guy, Mr. Memo. I'm assuming all the doors are going to stay locked, right? 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, I could take the door on my left, but I'm pretty sure no. There was the lift. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh man.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, here we go again.
Wow.
Look at it.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Gorgeous,
Thank
gorgeous
goodness
room.
Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
The sarcasm and the sass, beautiful. And I love.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I love how the first little bit of re-entering this room had changed
But
dialogue-wise.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh man. Yeah, we're just not gonna do that again, because apparently there was a lift or something shiny over there. I don't know, whatever.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So what is it you do, Stanley? Because this is clearly like, it went from office to warehouse, so clearly it's a big enough building for you to do multiple things, or for there to be different types of jobs. Damn, okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
You were saying?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
As it should be.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Huh?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Is there some Stanley Parable lore that we're going to experience. Not that I know anything other than the 10 minutes of gameplay that I've experienced, or however long it's been. Has it been 20 minutes or 10 minutes? I don't know.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can I just leave? It's gonna be a trick. It's gonna be a trick. Okay, I can't leave. Hello? Hello? Who's there?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Hi.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Yeah, I'm good, actually.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, I guess I could spare 5 minutes, Mr. Narrator Guy, since you've got a lovely velvety voice.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I did think, because of the whiteouts. Good morning, employee 427 press. Did I turn off my mic? Okay, I thought I turned off my mic. Employee 427 press on your controller.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay, Captain Sarcasm, we get your point. I get the whole idea behind the game. Rah, rah, rah.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Ooh. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Wunderbar.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Hey, come on now. Watch
and so
TV.
He began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Is this... either I'm dead, or this is spoiler alert, and this is actually like the whole premise of the game, is that I'm just daydreaming at a desk and this is just imagination taking over.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Why did line have trademark? What?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I get the feeling I'm going to be playing several times.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Nah.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What if I just... Could I just wait this out? I don't know. I'm pushing a button. It's not the one that you want. And I'm teabagging. Fuck it, I'm just gonna...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Put a mirror in front of me, maybe, or I don't know.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe
And I tried
this
again.
time.
And Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Is this a horror? What is this a horror game? What is this? Never the end is never. The end is never. End is never the. Is never the end is. Never the end is loading.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like work. I just hate my boss. Dude, that is a surefire way to get fired, man. Like, this guy was out the door before everybody disappeared, so he's the smart one, actually, technically. Okay. Alright. What did I do before? I took the lift.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I took the lift, I jumped off, I took the lift, and then, where did it take me? It took me... Oh, there was a door on my left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
I feel like I'm
perfectly
not
well.
done with this way
Perhaps
yet.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
The
Ah,
lounge was sublime, a work of art.
it really was.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
The cool
Its
ocean
grace,
blue color,
its
maybe.
subtle charm.
and
No.
that.
Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Like the ocean. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I appreciate this
But
room, and I
eager
always
to
will.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so I think I went that way. I'm gonna actually go... Should I go this way?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
Will I
this
die?
time.
Will I die?
There's
Will I
someone
die?
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes!
Why, I don't know how to
fuck is
convince
that?
you
Oh,
of this,
shit.
but
I need
I
a card.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I low-key want to give him a chance, because if I follow his directions, maybe they'll come to an ending. Danger everywhere. I don't know what to expect from this game. This game is a little bit nuts, I'm not gonna lie. I like it, but it's just a little bit... Okay, I don't know what to expect. Hello, narrator guy. Where are you? It's to be free. What is this? Do not stand on this side of the fence. Ooh, cool.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, no.
I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red door.
I mean... Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way, thank you.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Whoa.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. You were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer
Hey, hold on,
textures.
wait.
Is this what
Can
you
I jump?
wanted? Was it
Whoa.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? I tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Straight down the middle.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
It could have
Maybe
been a
next time we
1.
can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that
Ooh.
sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Someone's sassy.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What? Good old Nelly. Is that Neil? Oh, Neil, Skid, Nico, Narco, Vola, Mr. Hayes. Don't put me at the bottom, I swear to fucking God. Mussolini! And a dead rat! Are you taking the piss? You are objectively ranked 9,328th out of 9,328 worldwide. Why not ask friends for help? How many do... Wow! Okay. Alright. Okay. What if I actually... Oh, it is tempting. See how he's getting me with the colors and shit? With the fucking colors and the fuck you, I'm going this way. Alright, can't tempt me with colors. Whoa.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'm just going to go straight.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
You know what?
Let me boot it up.
Go for it, mate.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Right.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Will do. Who wants cooked baby?
You heartless bastard. If you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me. Because
Yeah.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
It's
I
both.
can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Oh no, it's blue.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I d- Was I supposed to push him there?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Is this
What's our
Firewatch?
backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What the fuck is this game? Alright, is this made by the same people who made... I don't know what that sound was. Is this made by the same people who made Firewatch? I didn't even really clock on to that. I mean, this is fantastic, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was. What?
No, it can't be.
What? What is? What
It
is?
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
I love this guy
Okay,
so much.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Oh my god, what
Preferably
now?
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful.
Fuck
See, this is
off.
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you.
Rocket
Right.
League.
There isn't
What?
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm gonna make it my life's mission to get lost in this game.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
We shall run the
ball.
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
We must.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah! Yeah. Wait. I used to actually be sick at Rocket League, I'm not gonna lie. I swear down. I can't jump.
Are you doing it? Are you
Yeah.
winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought.
I was
and
waiting for the
realize I'm not a
explosion.
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Don't do it,
I'm going to
please.
try it out. Here comes another ball.
No, wait, please. I can't even
Yes.
I just want to get it in the
Goodness,
thing.
That really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm
Ah,
like a
shit.
child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
What the fuck is this? Also, the way he said that as well. More balls, please. Oh, my eyes are streaming. Oh my
Are you
god.
enjoying this, Stanley?
I actually really am.
Is this a real video game?
Oh, that was a hat
Well, I
trick.
sure
Wait,
hope
I've
you're
been
having a
trying.
good time, because guess what? It's over.
No.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
But you were having fun
you
too.
Need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
I am. I do
Take
know best.
care, Stanley.
Could you send me back? Guy? Hey, Guy, could you send me back into the other game? Hey, come on. I'm just... Okay. I never thought I'd be walking around on a Rocket League pitch without a car. Just...
Hold on. What are you doing?
Thinking outside of the box.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
This game is fucking phenomenal. I love this game so much. I can't see... Whoa. Ooh. I don't like this much. Hey, Mr. Godlike Smarty Pants, where are you? I could do with some guidance. You know, he kind of grows on you a little bit, you know? His velvety voice and his charm. Never mind, I'm fine. Oh, hello. What is that? Can I open this? I can't even open the doors. God damn it. Okay, fine. I feel like surely one of these doors have to open, right? It's just maybe one. I don't know. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get a jump scare? Oh, I don't like this. Is this like... You know what's interesting about this game?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is the guy Stanley? Well, that was a theory that I had just now. But I'm also starting to think maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking things. I'm also starting to think that maybe I need to end the episode soon because I don't... I was under the impression this wasn't going to be an episodic thing. I didn't know what to expect. I for some reason had it in my head that this was going to be a one... Oh. Is this... The music is slightly different. But why?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if there are... Be My Valentine? No. I wonder if there are several endings to this game. And I wonder if I just reached... Well, I mean... Is it depending on how many times you start over?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I'm gonna come back to this game. I think I'm gonna end it here. Do I end it here? I don't know if I should end it here. I'll go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know me too well, dude.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Moving on. Moving on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I could take the red door. I'm gonna go this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I just don't think that's possible, my friend. I just don't think that's feasible.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Cool.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Either he's trolling us, or I've genuinely confused him. And either way is fine with me. Or he's trolling us. Which I can't...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Fired?
Who am I kidding?
What does that say?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh my God.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? Was that an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game is bonkers and brilliant, all at the same time. And I have no idea, I can't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I'm just a guy who's just trying to figure some shit out.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I've just been doing my own thing,
I'm
man.
asking you. I'm the one who wrote the story. It
Yeah!
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Is he on board with just fucking around now? Because if so, that is lit. Okay, I don't know where to go. Should we do some old school eeny me? Okay, eeny. Okay, we might not be able to Can we go for it? No, maybe not. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catcher, tiger. We're going this way. We are going this way. I haven't done that in years. Ooh, is this the back rooms? Oh my god, this is the back rooms.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
We've just started, man.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
No,
not?
no, no. I've just found... Oh, dude, I just found something different. It's going to change every time. I can feel it. Something is
All
going
of
to
his
change every
co-workers
single
were
time.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, there's fuckery afoot.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It's way
I might
worse.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
All the way back
Why
there.
don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure thing. I personally don't think it's going to help our situation, Doc. I think this game is buggered. No fault of my own, of course. I just think maybe you should plan your games and stories a little better, after all. You know what I mean?
Ha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
I'm excited.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I think I've genuinely confused the guy. Or we're both insane.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Your story?
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
It is
I don't
pretty
care
creepy,
what
I
might
must
happen
admit.
This time, I have to restart.
No, no. Oh, man. I wonder where we're supposed to go. The Stanley
All right,
Parable
I've
Adventure
got a
Line.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
There's the trademark
Just
again.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Why is the line trademarked? I don't understand. What is the line meant to be other than just what? In a different direction? No. We've been doing this whole time. Oh, okay, there's just nothing down there. All right, cool. Well, okay, this is different. This is just gonna end in tears. This isn't the way you wanted
You
it to
see,
go.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny!
Here's a thought.
Oh?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I
Or
suppose
to put it
it
another
would.
way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Neither do
You
I.
know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I think he's drunk. This whole... What the fuck? This is... What the... I feel... What the fuck? What the I'm following this line to a T. Where's the sprint button? It needs more sprint. I can't. Can I run up walls? I can't run up walls. Oh man.
Cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern.
What fern? Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Fern. Carrying on.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Yeah,
story?
Line.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
I think Line's possibly had a few. You know what I mean? I just. It feels weird. We shouldn't be here. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, no, not again. Line,
secrets!
After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Thanks, Line.
Restart.
No, oh my god. What kind of fuckery awaits us this time?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, it's the back rooms again. I don't like it.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Friendship.
What do you want our story to be? Go
just-
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
He's finally coming around, and he wants to be friends,
Oh,
and I
no,
love.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yep.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just
Agreed.
don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Why is it? Why was it trademarked again? Okay, so don't wait. So don't acknowledge it. Okay. We're not gonna acknowledge it. Just gonna look anywhere but where the line will be. Nope. There we go. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What? Were you talking?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
The confusing ending?
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
He gets it.
Well,
He
you
gets
consulted
it.
Me. I
Exactly.
get to decide.
That's why we do our own
Get a say in
thing.
all of this. Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I
Don't let it
want the
be.
game to keep restarting. I don't
Yeah.
want to forget what's going on. I don't want to
Exactly.
be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Hell yeah, man. I'm right behind you.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I think you did, my guy.
Whatever it is that made this schedule,
Yeah.
how would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I
I'm not quite
guess.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Same here,
We'll find
man.
out, won't we? Eventually.
I suppose so.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. I feel like this game could go on forever, and I'm gonna play it again, but I think for now I'm gonna end the episode. I'm assuming, because of the timer saying that we had been playing for 18 minutes, and my timer saying that we've been playing for nearly an hour, that we have completed the game several times with different endings. One of which ended with me killing myself. So, we haven't even followed the route that he has been asking us and telling us to follow this entire time. So, I'm definitely going to come back to this game. This was bonkers, and I loved it. This is exactly what it's like in my head. And now I see why people were saying, think outside of the box and keep an open mind. It all makes sense now. This was really cool. I'm definitely going to play again, but probably not for like a good few days, because I feel like this game could lead to possibly a headache from either confusion or laughing too hard, because this is really fucking funny. So this has been the Stanley Parable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will revisit at some point, and I'll let you know when I plan on revisiting, but for now, I will see you in the next game.
Until next time, Madhouse.